Right. Good morning. Goeiemôre. Dumelang. Molo. Sabona. Uh, Buenos dias. Bonjour. Welcome to another video version of Patrick's Pen. Today we are up on the top of one of my favorite mounts in all the mounts of the world. That is Mount Hoogekral. We're here for a purpose, which I'll explain to you a little bit later. There is a nice Western Province Enduro event happening here in Saturday the 17th it is, Warren, yeah. Saturday the 17th, yeah. But we'll get to that. Yeah. So as usual, what I'm going to do quickly is just update you what we're doing trail-wise and keep you in the loop so you know what's going on. And then I'll explain to you about what's happening enduro-wise here on the 17th and whatnot. So, yeah, as I said, we're at Hoogkies. Probably one of my favorite, most people's favorites of the lot. In terms of what we've been doing lately, trail-wise, first and foremost, we have a new member to our trail building crew. Young Liam, who used to work for me, has now moved on to. He's been offered a fantastic job by one of the local mountain biking kit manufacturers, a job offer which he couldn't refuse. So he's shunted off that way, and in his place we have Rudiger Maximilian Mix that has joined our crew. We just call him Max. It's a lot easier. I'll go and introduce you to Max a little bit later, not in this show, but a little later, because he's busy with his induction now. And his induction is to be dropped off every morning at 6:30 up at the Dorpsberg Mountain here at Merendal, just with a spade, a pick, and his shaping shovel, as well as a teaspoon of water. And we pick him up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And if he can survive 3 months of that, he will survive the induction and he'll become part of our trail crew. So, yeah, if Rudiger survives that, Max survives that, we'll introduce him to you guys. Yeah, but so it's lucky having him aboard, and we're moving forward. We're doing a lot of stuff now which we haven't had time to do during the hectic winter build and maintenance seasons. It's stuff which have been bugging me for a long time that trail-wise that we get to do. Things like we've redone the last section of the home run, all those corners beautifully of the home run in Bloemendal. We are busy with the missing link at the moment, making that a more pleasant riding experience. I know that steep, sharp climb on the new route next to the Merendal fence is a pain in the rear end for a lot of you. So you'll be pleased to note we are zigzagging that to make it a little bit easier for you, plus making the whole of the missing link a better riding experience after those bovines, the Oatland bovines destroyed that whole place over winter. But let's not go any further on that. We also are fixing Patrick's plunge at Welvergenoeg, that section that was destroyed by the Boere excuse my Afrikaans, 4x4 ride last winter. We built a massive ground bridge over there, which as you ride over it, you probably wouldn't notice, but that was a good almost a week's work. Yeah, and we carry on like that. We've also done the gorge down here at Hoogekral. We've redone, it was quite washed away and worn out. We've resurfaced that. So things are happening. And yeah, while I'm on that gorge, it's just a little thing I want to share with you at Hoogekral, which I seem to think is a little hidden gem, which a lot of people miss. And that's the new little trail we built called Gooievijns. Okay, I can't use that word, but we'll use the English word for it, which is horrible, which replaces that little Afrikaans, beautiful Afrikaans little word that's 3 letters long. This is a family show, so I can't mention that name, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So we refer to that trail as Gooievijns Horrible Drop Trail. And you'll see it's actually a lekker little trail, because don't be put off by the double black, or not the double black, the black rating it's got. The only reason it's got a black rating is because of that, I can't say a word, horrible drop, okay? Which there is a way around. At the chicken run, you don't have to do it, okay? So, but it's basically a lekker little start at the top, a gentle rock garden, flows beautifully into that drop, which takes you into the gorge descent, which comes out and takes you down the Beware Alley descent. So all 3 of those descents combined, it really, really is a lekker little trail. So if you haven't done it, you put off by the black sign there, don't be put off by the black sign, okay? Because it's not hectic at all. It's actually a lekker little ride. And you'll please know, Gooievijn, what's called Gooievijn is for Mike Goodwin. Gooievijn Goodwin, we call him Gooievijn, okay? The guy that's eternally single and whining about it, and we keep on pleading for someone to find him. He has been found. He's not single anymore. That's it. Zip. Okay. Well done, Gooievijn. We're happy for you. All right, let's move on. yeah, just in terms, so that's it trail wise. We are waiting for the rains to come down once again so we can really get stuck into our winter build, which I'll give you more details on at a later stage. I'm not going to hop on about it right now. Just a little beef trail wise. I have been approached by 1 or 2 farms, Bloemendal being one of them, just about guys not sticking to the marked routes. I know you all think Bloemendal, we can ride wherever we want and no one's going to moan or what. They generally are quite lax there, but they are getting concerned that people are riding where they shouldn't be riding. Okay, so please, especially at Bloemendal, stick to the marked routes. Okay, it's pretty imperative. We don't want to upset our landowners, and that's a general rule throughout. So yeah, I don't want to whine and moan too much. This is a happy program. So that's it trail wise. Not much happening. Well, not much to the eyes, but we are pretty busy, I must admit. So it's cool. Let's move back to Hooghies here. Next Saturday, the 17th, the Enduro is here. For those of you that don't know what Enduro is, and you're all thinking it's downhill, it's not, it's gemorse, it's horrible, it's scary, it's frightening, it's not. Okay. Specifically, that the Western Province Enduro Committee have come up with a really good idea of doing the first event at Hooghies, which we all know is not too technical. So it's fun for everyone. But if you're racing it, the faster you race it, the more technical it becomes. But for those of you who don't know what Enduro is, it basically consists of 5 stages, downhill stages. Okay. It's a whole loop. You'll do the whole loop of Hooghies, yeah? But you'll only be timed on the downhill stages, which means that between stage 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, while you're cycling back up there, you don't have to race, you can actually talk. No, I can't use the word. You can talk horrible to your mates and your buddies and whatnot while you're doing it and while you're chilling and waiting to go on the descent. So you get timed on all 5 of those descents. The sum of those 5 descents is your overall time, which gives you your overall position. So yeah, it's chilled, it's relaxed. There's no hardcore people saying, give me line, give me car, give me this, get out of my way, do this, da, 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 da. The usual stuff with the other type of racing that you get. And it's chilled and relaxed. So yeah, if you're not into the 5 stages, there are also 3 stages. It's called the light. So get your lighties out here, get your missus out here, get your wife out here. Come and have fun. It really is. So just go into Western Province Enduro or Western Province Cycling Facebook pages or social media, and you'll see where to enter that type of thing. But it really is a lekker day out for the whole family. Okay, so give it a bash. The only technical sort of route I can think of down on Hooghies is the Cobra, which we're standing at right now. For those of you that don't know, we've left it untended now for 3 years, and I think we'll take you a little preview down here. You can see us getting quite rough and onbeskof, which is cool. It's almost nearing its black status. So yeah, other than that, there's some new funny little funky things, which in terms of stages, stuff you don't ride before. So you're not going to be riding the conventional Hooghies. It's going to be a little change. So sign up for it and have fun. I promise you, you won't regret it. Okay. So that's all things Hooghies, and that's basically my story for today. It's short and sweet because, as I said, it's yeah, we're waiting for that winter, and we're about to take out our leopard skin thongs and start our rain dancing and start all of that, which will come shortly. But just before I go, just a reminder of our trail marketing, which we are doing. We're trying to market all 62 of our single track trails on our trail network by selling them to you as a company, as an individual. Obviously, it's not merely just putting a name to a trail. There's a QR code attached which links back to your company, to your promotions, to your specials, to your clients, to however you want to treat it. You can do it. You can see, yeah, let's get the leg up there. But basically, this is what we've got here. This is a Cobra. It's waiting for you to basically put your name and brand on here, and you've got so many people around it. There's a QR code here. Just scan that QR code, which will take you back to how you can get involved with marketing here. And yeah, it's a lucky opportunity for you to get involved and to sell your company out on the trail. So you got 62 opportunities. Don't be scared. All right, guys and girls, that's it for me. We will see you on the trails. The trails are riding sublimely at the moment. No one can complain, and it's all jolly good fun. So there's no excuse for you not to get out there and cycle. See you in a couple of weeks' time.